We finally have our first bit of Road to the Show information for MLB The Show 24. There's a full trailer that we're going to watch, and then there's also a blog post that we're going to check out. If you can't already tell, for the first time ever in Road to the Show history, you'll be able to create a woman, and we're going to go ahead right now, check out this full trailer they posted on their YouTube channel. The trailer they posted, MLB The Show 24, Road to the Show, Women Paved Their Way. It's 54 seconds long. Let's take a look. And I guess a listen too. I'm assuming there's going to be some audio. Road to the Show, Women Pave Their Way.
When it comes to big league dreams, no two are alike. Some want to swing for the fences. Some want to put on a show.
That was a nice catch.
Some want to perform when it's all on the line.
Wait a second.
And some want to change the game.
And it's got the entire sports world taking notice.
Whatever your big league dreams, they're yours to unlock in Road to the Show. Unlock your dreams. Own the show.
So I'm gonna just keep it paused on this screen for a second because this is what stood out to me. We can see Draft Combine. Are they actually bringing it back where we can impact our draft stock? We see the prospect jersey right here. Can't quite read what's on those baby blue jerseys, but it looks like they might be bringing back some sort of draft combine type thing where hopefully we can impact our draft stock. I really want there to be a way where if we play good enough that we could be drafted #1 overall, or if we play badly, we would be in the late rounds. I'm not really a big fan of where you just start Road to the Show and there's nothing to choose. You just automatically get entered into the draft and everyone's like getting drafted around the same point. So I really like seeing this draft combine screen. That's already some good news. And so that was the trailer. We also saw that there is a blog post. So let's go ahead and check that out. So the blog post is titled MLB The Show 24 unveils Road to the Show, Women Pave Their Way. MLB 24 is proud to announce Women Pave Their Way, a brand new addition to the Road to the Show mode. We already went ahead and checked out this trailer, and they write, for the first time ever, you can create and play as a female ball player with a unique Road to the Show story that evolves with the player over the course of your career. You can experience a personalized story where players can interact and build their own baseball career. This path will include all existing features of Road to the Show, with the addition of a unique to woman storyline following a lifelong friendship as it develops in professional baseball. Now, we already saw that draft combine within the trailer. I'm hoping we see some more new information in this blog post but preferably, and I would love to see some stuff in this blog post, but also on Thursday, we have another feature premiere. I'm really hoping we hear about changes, improvements, everything like that to Road to the Show. It does say all existing features of Road to the Show, and so far, I mean, we're only a little bit into the blog post, but they haven't said new features. They've said existing features. I don't know if I'm reading too much into that wording, that phrasing, but seeing existing instead of new features, that does scare me a little bit. They write that they had the opportunity to hear from Molly Braley, the narrative designer, and then Kelsey Whitmore, the first female player in an MLB partner league. She was a member of the Women's USA Baseball national team and then the 2022 USA Baseball Sportswoman of the Year. We see a screenshot from MLB The Show 24 captured on Next Gen hardware. A look at a woman here in Road to the Show in MLB 24. The next headline we have in the article: what was the inspiration for creating Road to the Show? Women Paved Their Way. Describe the mode and what are some new features that players can look forward to. Again, this is an interview with Molly Braley, the narrative designer for, I don't know if it's Road to the Show in general or just the Women Paved Their Way mode part of it, but it's an interview with one of the narrative designers. She says that this feature was inspired by the stories of women in baseball. She includes legend Toni Stone, who is our first addition of a woman into MLB 24. We've learned about that a few weeks ago. This addition to Road to the Show gives players the option to create and play as a female ball player in a way that includes all features of the existing Road to the Show mode, while also providing a unique path about breaking barriers in baseball. We wanted the scenarios and characters and the experience to feel as authentic as possible. That's where their interviews with Kelsey Whitmore comes in. They mentioned that they're including a buddy character in Road to the Show for the first time ever. I do believe this is if you're choosing to create a female ball player, but that buddy character is going to be Mia Lewis, your Road to the Show player's childhood friend and also fellow ball player. and it's going to represent the camaraderie that professional players like Kelsey Whitmore have said is so important to their success on and off the field. Mia is a sounding board, a support system, and a competitive player in her own right, and your relationship with her in game will grow and evolve throughout your career. So I wonder if she'll be on the same team. If you're creating a female ball player, if she's going to be on your same team, if she's going to be on a minor league team that's just kind of going up. When you get called up, she does too. Or if it's just going to be someone who's kind of there to support you, right? Like you have those interviews, those cutscenes with your agent every now and then. I wonder if this is going to be something like that, or if someone you're actually going to be playing alongside. The next question we see from the set of interviews is, what does the mode in this project mean to you? Now, I'm going to link this interview, this blog post down in the description of this video in case you want to read it word for word. I'm more focused on what's new to Road to the Show in MLB 24, but if you want to go ahead and read this, I should have it linked down in the description, and you can see I'm proud of MLB The Show for taking a chance of applying real-life change into the game. To me, this project's a great opportunity for the world to be informed of women who play baseball and that taking their skills to the next level is possible. Her hopes for this project is to educate others that women and girls do play baseball and that they're capable of competing in the game at every level. They've got another screenshot here from Road to the Show, MLB 24 at Citi Field, the Mets taking on the Cubs. Then the next headline we see, what are you most excited to experience in Road to the Show? Women pave their way. So I'm really interested if this is going to be a completely separate mode, right? You have Road to the Show and you get to choose Road to the Show or Women Pave Their Way. Or if this unique storyline that they're talking about, right, you're going to have that buddy if you choose to play as a woman. I'm wondering if that's going to pop up if you just have the gender of your character be female, or if it's going to be its kind of separate mode that you have to choose. I'm interested to see how they implement it into the game. Molly says, though, that the things she's most excited about experiencing playing as a female character in Road to the Show are the evolving interactions with Mia Lewis, that buddy, as her career unfolds alongside mine. So it does sound like it's going to be someone that's playing alongside you, and I'm really curious if that means y'all will get drafted by the same team, or if you'll just be in the minors, get called up at the same time, things like that. She also said all the ways the in-game world responds to my player as she makes her way to the big leagues. And they've hinted at there's going to be special cutscenes. It sounded like they're kind of still doing that podcast stuff, so it sounds like there's just going to be stuff tailored towards a female character if that's who you choose to play in Road to the Show. And yeah, they literally go on to talk about that. There's so many different scenes to discover with her, and her career path may change with each playthrough. And that kind of narrative variation is really fun, and I hope the players will enjoy creating their own unique experience as well. And they also said we have a ton of new commentary, MLB Network segments, and other fun things that relate specifically to your player and your progress that create an immersive experience as you break barriers on your way to the top. And then that's going to be at the end of the blog post. So this blog post specifically, the news specifically today, does appear to be only focused on Road to the Show, Women Pave Their Way, that sub mode of Road to the Show in MLB 24. If you're choosing to create a woman for the first time ever, that's an option now here in MLB 24. And I think this is a great addition to Road to the Show, but I will say, if we take a look at this Road to the Show feature premiere from last year, it was less than 16 minutes long. One of the big new additions was face scan. And honestly, in my opinion, face scan should have been added years ago. I'm glad that we finally got it in the game, but it felt like MLB The Show was a little bit behind when it came to adding face scan. And besides face scan, we didn't really get changes to Road to the Show last year. We could see right there, right here, they changed up the menu, but all of this stuff was really already in the game. We already had the play styles, the perks. We could see the attributes, skill sets, tasks, and rewards. Like, this wasn't really new stuff. They were just presenting it to us in a new way. They redesigned these menus that we're seeing here, and they had those changes, and then they added face scan to the game. And I really, as much as I think it's a great idea and addition to be able to create a woman in Road to the Show, I love that they have that option. And I think they're opening up the mode and overall the game in general to people that might not have played before. But I don't think that can be the only change to the mode. We have a feature premiere coming on Thursday. I think we're going to be hearing about Road to the Show franchise. I would assume March to October, just kind of the offline, the single player modes. And I get that Diamond Dynasty is their cash cow, their moneymaker, right? But we are just not seeing Road to the Show changes from year to year, even though to me, the community seems to be begging for changes. And yes, again, I think it's a great addition. You're going to be able to create a woman for the first time ever. That's huge, but we need more. Last year, we got face scan and redesigned menus. And if the only new addition to Road to the Show is being able to create a female ball player, I just don't think that's enough to keep people playing Road to the Show. It's a good addition, but we need more changes, improvements to the mode to make it so people actually want to play it, to make it so it's actually different and improved from previous years. Because especially after last year, that 15-minute long feature premiere where they showed off the face scan and the new menus, I really think we need some changes to Road to the Show. I think we need some improvements. I love in the trailer that we can see that there's a draft combine added, but I think that the addition of women and a draft combine, to me, that's not enough. Going from 23 to 24, especially when from 22 to 23, it didn't feel like a lot had changed. And really for the last few years, it hasn't felt like much has changed. I was watching this video about what happened to Road to the Show, and they're still using a lot of the exact same stuff that they added back in MLB 18 to this day in 23. So I'm cautiously optimistic, I guess, for what we might hear on Thursday when it comes to Road to the Show.